Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but today we are doing a wig install. This is my beautiful client, Asia. She is also a wig influencer, so y'all might see her very often because she gets a lot of wig orders, and I want to start recording for y'all. So that's what we're doing today. I'm using boho glue, and I'm really just showing y'all my step-by-step process of how I install this wig today. So a lot of wig installs you see is a lot of repetitive content, so that's why I'm fast forwarding. But here you see me putting on 3 layers of boho glue just to secure that hold and make sure it's gonna lay how it needs to lay. So yeah, I'm gonna chime back in when I start putting the wig on. So prior to even putting the glue on, I already made sure that the wig fit her head properly before doing the layers of glue. So here we're just laying it down. I usually like to start in the middle first and putting it right on top of the glue where I just laid it at, and then I'll go to the side. Sometimes I have them hold it, sometimes I don't. She's usually getting content, so I try my best to do it all by myself, but sometimes you need your clients to help you when it's time to lay it down. And I also went on ahead and hot combed it and everything because the style that we're going to do is like really slick, so I just already wanted to have that foundation for when it came time to styling.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something about this girl, man, from around my way. Ever try to hold back your feelings, but it just wouldn't change. But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to blow away.
So after I blow dry it, I do like to pre-melt it in before I cut the lace, which is what I'm doing now, just depending on what kind of lace I'm using, which is transparent, which is not the best for our skin tone. Her skin tone and mine, to be exact. So I like to melt it beforehand just to give it that extra stick, and then I leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes, take it off, cut the lace, and be gone by that day. So that's what I'm doing right here.
Before the double R, I had to hitchhike some. Her friends didn't like dudes like us, but I arrested the coochie and the feelings got caught. Spiderweb sex must have got caught up, but there's more to it. I remember once.
Now we're about to cut the lace. I start off by cutting the ear tabs, and then I cut a split in the middle, and then I use a razor to cut in a zigzag-ish motion wherever the glue stops at.
I laughed to myself when I changed the score. You said my sex was a lot, but my brain gave you more. Something about how your ex was a toy. You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all that these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, the one that you call and you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. You gonna waste your time with me, then waste your time.
I also like to go in with some even spray and on my finger and just tap it into the lace just for the extra melt before I do put the band on there again, which is what y'all see me doing now. I just don't like to spray it because sometimes I get it all on their face and it just be a lot going on, so I'm just lightly tapping it in with my finger.
Yeah. The 10,000 bill, they get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-Class, that's just a start. Get plenty things count in life, but none of them is a thought of it. New piece around my neck, his chest games. Shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm on purple rain, Preston, Prince Charming. Disappointment, I stay expecting it. The pessimist go medalist, flush the magnets just so they not collecting my specimens there.
Here I'm going in with some Got To Be sprays to just mold the top part down before I put on a rubber band, or I believe a braid. I can't remember which one I did, but we're gonna see. And I'm just using my comb, Got To Be spray, and a blow dryer just to mold it down in place.
Dismissive, hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn, the boy is back. I never turn my back. I just slapped them, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean up my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked, but that come with being attached. So how about we leave it at that? If you gonna waste your time, to waste your time with me.
Yeah, let's get into this melt. It went from being that little ashy grayish color to melting right into her skin. Cause period. But we about to go ahead and get started on these baby hairs. And I will chime back in when I feel the need to.
Paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I paid enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh.
I did just use gel for her edges today. Sometimes I use mousse, sometimes I use gel. It really just depends on the style that I am going for. So this is a more sleek style. I kind of wanted them to have that molded, shiny look, more defined. So that's why I did that. I also like to go in with a thin brush and concealer to define the parts. It just gives it that more sleek and defined look that most people with this hairstyle has. You never want to use too much or too light or something like that. I usually use a neutral color or scalp color for all my clients. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm faded. I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. Gotta shift to 10 a.m. Gotta get back to p.m.
Now, since the hair was already pre-washed, I'm just going in with some curling mousse. I believe this one is from like the olive oil brand. It's specifically for curls and hydration. So I just put that on it with a little mist and combed it out just to define those curls just a little bit. And this is the final look, the final reveal. It came out so cutesy. It gave like cute, fun, girly vibes. I really love doing this hairstyle, and I hope you like this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.